Hi Simon, right, so we seem to have settled that video is the best way to do it. I would say it's almost spot on. You put in there that it's it's just a little bit rough and you haven't gone to detail with it, so bearing that in mind, I'd say yeah, it's almost exactly spot on. The things that I will run through, first of all, yours is square. I think we need it A-sized, so I don't know, I guess you're going to draw it A2 or A1 or something to get everything on. We'll squeeze it down to whatever. That gives you more room at the sides. So as soon as you've done that, you've got more room. Then the logo is, just so you know, it's slightly longer than that. That's the one we're going to use, but yeah, that would fit in easily. This would go right the way down here. That gives you a bit more room. The room, I believe, needs to be taken up in this space here, because this bay needs to be pushed up and into the mountains a bit more. It's a bit weird because there's a bay in the mountains, but hey, that's what it's got to be. Because around the outside, let's say this bay is here, around the outside of the bay are more mountains. There's no way you can get from the bay into Happy Hills. It's kind of, it's like that. All these things are around the bay. The regatta is, all those things, correct, they're all around the bay. But this bit here, the fairground, is in the Happy Hills. Happy Hills is fun going on. People are doing fun stuff. There's a fairground. There is, can't remember what else there was, but there's fun stuff. People around a campfire, flying a kite. I don't know what the hell else we're doing. Basically, that is work going on in that bit. This is unhappy stuff. This is happy stuff. That's the way it works, yeah? So keep this in a distinct bit. I'm guessing when it all gets coloured in, I'd like this bit to sort of be, I don't know, grey. This bit to be, not totally grey, you know what I mean, but predominantly. This bit to be, I don't know, blue with brown trees, I guess, and grey rocks and bits. And this bit all to be lovely, meadowy, greeny things. So there's blue, really bright, grey, stuff going along in the middle, Happy Hills, and then you could be able to see the blue of the way that the blue is going up, down, round, and round. So the blue shows the movement. This it's only rough, so ever so slightly more tilted. More mountains around the bottom even, so you can't just wander over from here to this area. You've got to go up here and come down. I've already said this, I think. So that goes from there to there. More mountains around the fairground into the Happy Hills. And then there's a canal. It was on the first drawing. I guess it's just been missed off this one, but goes round the back of here. This is for the associate buyers. So they are basically going around the back. Do you know what they could probably go? Yeah, it's quite nice. I know you'd have like a little dockyard at the back or something, I guess. But you've now got more room because you're wider, so you're going to need a bit more room here for the Happy Hills bits here, fairground, mountains to come round, a few more mountains here, but then leave some more room here because I'm sure there's a few more things to go in there. Otherwise, I mean, it's almost exactly as I imagined it in my head. So looking very good. Cheers for that. Speak to you soon. Call me if you need. Thanks.